Why was Enoch so unique that the Bible highlights him above all other ancestors? Even among Adam and Eve's children, only Enoch stands out as the first to gain prominence in the genealogy of Seth, Eve's third son. Enoch was the seventh generation of men, and the Bible reveals little about his life, stating only that he lived 65 years before fathering a son, Methuselah. However, it makes the most important and intriguing revelation. And Enoch walked with God after he begot Methuselah 300 years, and he had other sons and daughters. But what does it mean to walk with God? To walk with God as Enoch did means he was a righteous, merciful man who was always willing to do the Lord's will. Similarly, Noah is also described as a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked with God. Through Noah's actions, we can gain some insight into what it meant to walk with God during the era of Israel's great leaders. Little is known about the patriarch Enoch, but what has been revealed is that he did what was pleasing in God's sight, and for this he was called to glory. Although he lived a relatively short life by the standards of his time, Enoch bore an excellent testimony before God. His life shows us that it is possible to live according to God's will in an imperfect world. His story reminds us that the true reward for those who seek God sincerely does not necessarily lie in longevity or material wealth, but in the promise of eternal life with the Creator. Another important aspect is trust in God's sovereignty. Enoch did not seek human recognition, but sought to please God. This teaches us that the true measure of success is not human approval, but God's approval. Enoch also offers us a unique hope. He was taken up and did not experience death. This symbolizes the promise that those who faithfully walk with God have a secure future beyond this earthly life. Enoch's story serves as a timeless reminder of the power of a life lived in harmony with God. His journey of faith, righteousness, and unwavering commitment to the Creator speaks across generations, inspiring us to strive for a deeper connection with the divine. Though his days on earth were fewer than others of his time, his legacy shines brighter than lifetimes filled with earthly pursuits. Enoch reminds us that our greatest achievement is not measured by how long we live, but by how faithfully we walk the path set before us. In Enoch, we see the ultimate invitation, a call to live a life so aligned with God's purpose that it transcends this world. His story whispers to our hearts, walk with God, and you too will find the eternal joy and peace that surpasses all understanding. May Enoch's life encourage us to embrace righteousness, seek God's will, and trust that every step we take in His light brings us closer to the promise of eternity in His presence. Just as Enoch was called to glory, so too are we invited to live a life that leaves a legacy of faith, hope, and love.